Hello, it's me, Pam from Pam's Crafting Things. So I tried to do a video the other day in teaching how to do a vinyl transfer using a Cricut machine. It got a whole lot of messed up. So what I'm doing is I'm not doing a live because it's too difficult. I'm going to do this in segments, video, clip it all together, and then that way you'll have a video. So this is my introduction, and we're going to get started. So you're going to hear my voice, not see me, and that's because of the way the camera has to be. So in order to create a project, I don't know how to do it unless I have the Cricut Design Space. That's a program. I pay for it monthly, but I use it a lot, so it's worth it. So in order to do this, you're going to open up your Cricut, you're going to go to My Projects, and you can open up a previous project, or you're going to hit New Project. This is a new project. There's no title to it. In order to get the lettering, I'm just doing simple names and that's it. Nothing fancy. We'll hit the template for text and then we're just going to type in the name. And the person that I'm doing right now, his name is Reed. So it's R-E-I-D. And there it is. And now I can move it. It's just like a Word document now. You can just put it up there, and then I can adjust it, but I have to unlock it first. Oh geez, sorry, my camera wasn't even there. I have to unlock it, and then I can spread it out as wide, and I can make it as big, but I don't want to go that big. I only want to stay about this size, and I can probably come down a little bit to make it look there. That looks nice. Okay. That's the word. Now, when you're placing something onto a fabric, you need to flip this. So I can either flip it in here and save it as a flipped, or I can wait. I can flip it over here, I believe. I believe over here you can flip it. No, there's someplace I can flip it. Select all. Here. Select all, and then there's here, flip. Right there. So you would hit the select all, and then you come here and flip. Flip horizontally, and now it's in the reverse state that I need to print this out. So now I'm going to come over here to the Make It, and it's going to go in here. Now, if you forgot to flip it, you can flip it here. You can make mirror image. If I would turn that on, it would put the word in the readable state. All right, so now we're going to hit continue. And now we're going to head over to the Cricut. Now, this is the main mat, and you put the vinyl onto the mat. But the vinyl must go upside down when you're doing a heat transfer onto a fabric. So the shiny side goes down, and this gets lined up onto the mat. And now you're going to line this up into the little grooves and push that in. And now you're going to push the arrows that's flashing, and it's going to feed this feed the vinyl in just a tiny bit. And now it's going to push this in. Maybe. Ugh. Every time I go to video this, it wants to act up. Really? There we go. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't go. All right, and then it's flashing that the Cricut is now ready. So we push this, and it's going to do its own merry little thing. And it will literally take just a few minutes. And I'm going to just video it so you can actually see this in action. It's very cool. And if you hear a crying dog, that's my dog. I had to lock him out of the room because he just keeps jumping up at me. And I'm trying to do a video. I love him dearly, but he hears me talk and then he thinks he's supposed to talk. All right, and we're going to hit this out. You push the arrow just like we did to load it. And we pull this out. And now, I don't know if you can see the lettering. I'm just going to try and bend this down. Oh, there. See the E? It cuts real lightly through. There's the D. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to stop this and then we're going to come back. Okay, now we're flipped around and now this is how it is after it comes out. We're going to peel this off. And now we have that. And we're just going to set that over there for the next time. And then I'm going to find the letters and I'm going to trim this out. And then the next stage is what they call weeding. You use this special cricut device. It has a little point on it. And you're going to reach into the corner with your little device. You're just going to reach in here and try to get right in between. It's a clear plastic. See? Right in between the clear plastic and you peel. And there it is. And then you just continue to peel. Ah. Now the E, you have to help it a little bit because the E goes inside. If I was peeling the other way, it would peel much nicer. And then you get inside there and peel that. And remember, it's called weeding. And we'll pull down and there. And there it is. Comes all off. And now there's still some inside the R and the D. So you got to reach inside there and pull that out. I think that's why they kind of call it weeding, because you're picking the grass out, you know, the weeds. It's the stuff you don't want. And that's it. Now the easiest part of the whole thing is coming up. See how it says read? I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the project that I'm actually making. I am actually making children's aprons. And I'm personalizing them just by putting their name on. Nothing fancy. Here's that piece that we weeded out. And now we're going to pull this apron down. We're going to get it lined up onto my white piece of cardboard. And then I'm going to estimate where to lay this. And then I do get out the tape measure, wherever my tape measure got to. And I do like to measure to see how close I have it. That's 3 1/4. And this is, look at that. That's very impressive for a first time laying it down. And I think it's pretty fair to say it's pretty even on the side. It could potentially go over a little bit, but I don't think anybody's really going to get it out a tape measure and measure it. And then you have to cover it with a cloth. You can use a tea towel. Now I actually have this broad, what is it called? Oh my God, I can't think of the name. Anyhow, it's like a tea towel. And then you have to put it on your hot setting and then put it down. Do not try to iron anything when you're doing heat transfers without protection of a cloth in between. Okay? You'll melt it or you'll ruin it and it won't be any good, and then your whole project's wasted. Now you don't have to normally rub this over for too long. I always like to make sure I give it a lot of good heat, and the towel helps to prevent it from getting too hot on the other side. However, if you tried to do this without the towel, it would not be good. All right. Now, we're going to lift this off, and it's very hot. We're going to try and peel this off with one hand. And I did, and there it is. Woohoo! And there it is. Isn't it so cute? It's adorable. Hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And have a flamingo day.